Don't throw your life away! Don't throw it away! Hello everyone who never learns from their mistakes and is determined to do them again, but in a slightly more entertaining fashion. I am BorderWise and welcome back to From the Depths. Silly in-game tournaments, I guess. Now, after the 3-hour fiasco that was the last tournament, with the ally Deepwater Guard and Stone Onyx Watch, no, I won't tell you who won, you need to go look at the video. Someone left a fun suggestion. Unfortunately, I cannot pronounce their username because it is in a language I cannot pronounce or even read. But they suggested that we fight a whole bunch of easy designs against each other because, well, like, it's just, the focus in From the Depths tends to be on the higher difficulty stuff because, in terms of content at least, or just in general, because, the things that people are interested in and are worried about is over on, well, this side of the spawn menu. Everyone is worried about the Tarpon showing up. No one is really scared of the rat. Even new players learn very quickly that over on this side of the spawn menu things are, well, easy, because it's the easy section. So, we're going to be having a whole bunch of easy Deepwater Guard and easy Onyx Watchcraft fight each other. And there's no gimmicks this time, it's just the easy craft getting the coverage that they so richly deserve, because quite frankly, we don't appreciate the easy stuff in From the Depths enough. This game is hard, designs which are deliberately not difficult, you gotta appreciate them a bit. However, there is a bit of a problem with this. You've probably already guessed it. There are a lot of easy vehicles to go through, particularly for the Deepwater Guard, but the Onyx Watch also has kind of a whole bunch of them. In fact, the Deepwater Guard has the most easy craft out of anybody. So how do you do this in a way that doesn't take approximately 1,000,000 billion years? This is probably already going to take 1,000,000 billion years, but it's simple. It's proper team tournament this time. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go look over at this Marauder over here. Whose team is whose here? I don't even remember. Let's look at it like this. Kablooey. Of course, you have to have Marauders shoot each other. It's the rules. But this is what I've come up with. So, people did suggest getting actual proper tournament software, and I have ignored them because, well, I didn't ignore it. Your suggestions are welcome, and it is a thought, but I don't want to sign up for yet another bloody website that, I never use. So, we've got teams! And so I sat down and I did a bunch of math to figure out, you got teams that, they're not equal, per se, that's not possible, but they're a nice rough number, so you can throw teams at each other that are of roughly equal scale, more of one and less of the other if you have to, and there you go. So, let's look at the teams. I have given them fun names, as you can see. And the idea is that all the Deepwater Guard teams will fight all of the Onyx Watch teams, and here we're going to mark which team wins. It's no rounds, by the way, it's just if you win, you win, if by any amount of health or by any, more craft winning, whichever is more relevant, or just health, really. And then, if you win, you get a point. And if you get a point, like most points at the end wins, and I think that'll be fun. So let's look at the teams. Let's look at the teams right now, because that'll be fun. Also, oh goodness, I clicked the wrong button. I'm totally qualified to do this. So, this will be done in the designer, just to make life easier for me. So, Team Scrappy. First Deepwater Guard team is the Vanguard, Hoplite, Shuriken, Jacob Scorn, Wanda, and Scrapper. So this is a whole bunch of smaller stuff, like so. Thankfully not too laggy, which is very nice. So here's the Jacob Scorn, infamous ram, or rather, I guess it is more of a rammy thing. And it's just got, like, drill decoration on it. And you've got the Scrapper, which is like an airboat kind of thing with a gun on it. You've got the Shuriken. You have the Wanda, which is baby's first frontsider, I think, because that's what it does. We've got the Hoplite, which is just a thing with all, it's rockets with balloons strapped to it. And then we've got the Vanguard right here, which is a tiny cram cannon on a little boat. So that's the first Deepwater Guard team. The second one is Dirty, which is the Rat, Sea Viper, Duster, Simoon, Grouper, and Walrus. So, what do we got here? We've got a nice mixture of air support here. So, there's the Simoon, which I keep confusing with the Paraiba because it's very similar silhouette, but the Simoon is much smaller. We have the Grouper, which is a resource vehicle, and mostly what this does is act as a block distraction. Then over here, we've got the Walrus with a nice big frag cram on it. We've got the Rat, the famous Rat, infamous Rat. And we've got the Sea Viper over here. Again, gun on a little sailboat. Did I miss anything? And we've got the Duster. The propeller plane representative of, well, the game, so to speak. Alright, and then we've got one of my favorite Deepwater Guard team, and probably yours too, which is Team Marauder, because it has the Marauder in it. So, Casket Bolt, Scuttle Gun, Marauder, Steamworks, Swordfish, Jacob's Folly. Steamworks, Swordfish, Jacob's Folly. You might be wondering why it's not in exact order. It's because I wanted to mix small craft with slightly bigger craft in order to get a nice spread. It's not perfect, it's not exact. But there you go. So here's the Scuttle Gun. It is a paddle gun, but less. We've got the Jacob's Folly, which is a mortary type thing. Paddle house kind of thing. We've got the Marauder, superior combat vessel, sure to win this tournament for its team and the Deepwater Guard. We've got the Casket Bolt, smaller, somewhat less frightening version of the Coffin Nail. We've got, what have we got here? We've got the Swordfish, nice little airshipy type thing, very airshippy airship. And the Steamworks, which is a mess of stuff. Including, I don't know what the Steamworks deal is. There's a whole train in there, I just realized. That's awesome. Okay, so that's Team Marauder and Team Racer. So these are where you start getting into the bigger stuff. The Raider, the Atlas, and the Coffin Nail. So this is three of the larger Deepwater Guard craft. So the Raider is, well, it's a big gun with a paddle wheel on the back. And what do we got here? I love the asymmetric design. I love asymmetry, which probably means I should do it more often in my own builds, but shut up. Then we have the Atlas, which is tremendous fun to explode. Long time thing in from the depths. Everyone remembers blowing up their first Atlas. It was a good time. And then we have the Coffin Nail, and everyone remembers being blown up by the Coffin Nail for the first time. Very glass cannon-y thing. Extraordinarily good at killing things which don't kill it first, so that's going to be a fun one. And then the last Deepwater Guard team, which is nice and big, is just Team Fish, which is the Marlin and the Paraiba. So the Paraiba is a kind of catfish, in case anyone's wondering. And this is, honestly, for a newer player, the Paraiba is kind of a nasty surprise, because it's a little bit like the Alcazar, the Onyx Watch Alcazar, in that this thing has a habit of being slightly bigger than you can handle at the moment it shows up. Or so people told me. I've not run into this in the wild, I don't think. And then you have the Marlin, which used to be considered a godly and then got demoted because, I don't know, I guess it's just a little bit too small, a little bit too easy to explode. But, there you go. So that's the Deepwater Guard teams. Good luck to them. And now we're going to look at the Onyx Watch team. So, we've got Team Deliverymen, which is the Spear, Conestoga, and Ironclad. So, not the most formidable of teams. The Onyx Watch Easies are actually easier than the Deepwater Guard, I think. But their main advantage is that they are made of metal, as opposed to balsa wood. Not just regular wood, balsa wood. So the Spear, cargo craft, is a little bit like the Grouper. Just really here for emotional support. And we've got the Ironclad over here, which is very ironclad-y. It's a gorgeous thing. Love the Ironclad. Then you have the Conestoga, which is a weird... I know from experience, this thing is kind of difficult to hit because it's so low in the water. It's a interesting supply tank kind of thing, because it's a tank that supplies things. Alright, and then we have Team Chess, named after the Rook, which is a chess piece. So, speaking of the Rook, this is a fun crammy thing, using cram in the most unoptimized way possible, but in a very cool way with its basically rotary set of cram guns. And then we have the catapult, which I completely forgot about. This is kind of why this is going to be a fun video, because we get to see what EasyCraft can do. The catapult, I was just messing around with the teams just to see how laggy they would be, and the catapult can one-shot the Rook clean out of the sky, which is quite fun to see, honestly. And then you have the Grendel, which is a mortary thing. It's basically like the first slight warning that you get that the anvil is going to be a thing. And it's got spinny machinery in here for absolutely no reason except it's cool. And very Onyx watchy because there's lots of empty space in it. And then we've got Team Birdwar, which is the Nightingale, the Warrior, and the Greenfield. So I really should have called this like Bird of War or something like that, you know, because these are all sailing ships. So here's the Warrior, which I actually think used to be like considered a hard or maybe a regular, I forget, but yeah, got demoted because it's not really that hard. The Greenfield is just a big laggy sail ship, stuffed full of simple weapons, and you can see it's got only simple weapons actually. It's the most Age of Sail thing in the whole of Nita really, except possibly the Nightingale, which is a smaller, more restrained version of that. The Nightingale is quite glass cannony actually, like honestly, Team Birdwar is kind of probably one of the squishier ones. But there's one last, well, there's two more Onyx teams, and these are just single vehicles, as you might have probably noticed by the spreadsheets, just because they're so big and expensive that they're just kind of on their own, and to match costs, we're just going to, like, have them fight. You know, we will be matching costs of teams as much as possible, so say Team Scrappy going up against Team Stressy, we will do the math and trying to make the teams roughly material equivalent. And the Straussland is just, it's a single thing loaded with cram cannons, just lots and lots of cram cannons, and it goes kablooey, and that's fun. And then you have the Husky. I think if anything is going to win for the Onyx Watch, it's going to be this thing, because it actually has, it's the only one that, in this tournament at least, that actually has anti-air guns. It has some on the front there, it has some in the middle, it has a nice big explodey thing at the back, and lots of guns on all sides, so trying to surround it is going to be a foolish endeavor, and that is the team. So, we're going to, I think we're going to, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to do this in order? I didn't think of this, can you believe it? So, hopping over here, you know what we're going to do? We're going to zip back and forth. We're going to, you know what we're going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm going to do the fights in a completely random order because it actually doesn't matter. This isn't a ranked tournament. This is a point gathering exercise. So, without further ado, let's get busy. So, first up is Team Scrappy versus Team Deliverymen. Is 1.49. It's a 1v1. Barely. Like, just barely this is a 1v1, which is good news for the Onyx Watch because they are quite badly outnumbered here. I don't think they're going to do well. I think in particular, like, the Jacob Scorn is going to do bad things to them. Okay, the Ironclad is currently drawing all the fire by the looks of it. So one benefit of doing things in the designer is you don't have the big obnoxious things over here just showing the team stats. Oh yeah, the Ironclad is just eating all the fire here. What damn it? Okay, I thought this thing was taking more damage than it actually was. Okay, the Shuriken is just dead. Yep, okay, so the Ironclad is doing good things here. Aha, being made of wood is a bad idea. Although... oh, look at that. Wow, the Ironclad is doing good. Look at you. It needs to do better, though, because the Jacob Scorn is getting really close. Uh-oh. Don't turn your back! Maintain broadside. Oh, no. Yes, point-blank range. I'm not looking at anything else here. Oh, no! Huh. Oh, no, never mind. I was about to say that doesn't appear to be doing much, but by gum it did. And the ironclad is still firing in all directions. What's this? The scrapper. That's, getting nicely mauled. Oh, okay. It looks like the, Jacob Scorn did not succeed in doing things. Let's have a look at the Conestoga. How are you doing? Oh, your gun's disabled. That's unfortunate. What happened to the spear? Jacob Scorn has just, disintegrated? There's the spear. The spear is... okay, just cruising along, doing his thing. The ironclad is, like, getting stuck right in, and the Conestoga is literally tanking, which is very good. Alright, so the problem that the ironclad has, it does not have good anti-air. Let's see, do you have any good anti-air? You certainly do not. The good news is that the air support here, the hoplite, barely can do, like, anything. So let's see there, what's that over there? That's the Wanda. The Wanda is just doing what Wanda does best. And let's follow this clamshell. There's no way this is going to hit the Wanda, right? Oh my word. Wow, that missed by inches. Also interesting that the Deepwater Guard is currently using ion trails for the missiles. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, so now things have slowed down considerably. Let's see, also a fun thing we can do is check their AI things. Alright, so start broadside below 70. I think she's coming around. Okay, so now the Conestoga is dead. This is closer than I thought it would be. It turns out being made of iron, being ironclad as it were, is actually a pretty good idea. Oh, you do not want to be sailing that way. Dare I say that's a bad idea. There's this wacky thing called broadside, which the ironclad does. Wow. Holy crap. Okay, yeah, the ironclad is absolutely carrying this fight for the Onyx watch. Okay, so now we're going to have an issue, though, because... ah, damn it, I should have set my own timer. Should have set my own timer, because we're in the designer, and we don't have a timer. I'm going to give this, I don't know how long it's been. Let's look at me recording software. How long has it been? I've been recording for 20 minutes already. Deke, it's Christmas. Alright. Let's set that. I'm going to give this, uh-oh. I actually don't think that the... wait a minute. What happened to you? Alright, I think that actually the Wanda is going to take it. I think the Wanda is going to take it for the Deepwater Guard, so I'm going to give this about 5 minutes. You know what to say? Why are you all firing that way, you weirdo? While following the bloody... okay, the hoplite is currently firing through itself. And it's out of range. Alright then. We have issues. We have issues. We have issues. We have serious issues. We have issues. We have issues. We have issues. Oh no. And this is the other problem with easy vehicles, is that the fights are going to take a while, simply because easy vehicles don't do a lot of damage. You know what? I stand corrected. The Wanda has spontaneously evaporated. I'm gonna give this just 3 minutes. So, like, apologies for not remembering to... here's the thing. These tournaments are scuffed, which is why I'm using in-game, like... what the... I think the hoplite's currently damaging itself more than anything else. It just shot off its own propulsion. That's an issue. It shot off its own propulsion, and now the ironclad is coming around. She's coming around. She's coming around, round, coming around, round, coming around. The spear is undamaged. What the hell? Okay, so the hoplite killed itself, so that is a win for Team Deliverymen. How about that? I mean, they did outcost Team Scrappy by a large amount, but at the same time, Team Scrappy had like a lot more vehicles. They had six different targets to choose from, And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually remember to set a 10-minute time limit now, but let's go here. So, Team Deliverymen gets 1 point, and let's just color this in like so you can tell at a glance. Onyx watch win. And we're going to center that, because that'll be fun. Alright then, so next we're going to go Team Chess versus Team Dirty. And first things first, I'm going to do some math. And now I'm going to actually remember to set a timer on my phone. 10 minutes. Start. Right, so Catapult has fired. And missed. Right, so one of the Simoons just copped it badly. And one of the... Wow, the Rook just took out a Duster. Hell yeah. And Catapult just fired and missed again. Right, so the Rook is going to draw a lot of fire by the looks of it. She is not the tankiest. Alright, Rook just doesn't care. Rook is just gonna charge in and firing in all directions. Although the Duster is not letting her have it all her own way by the looks of it. Woo! Fight time! Yeah, flying too close to the Catapult is not your best idea. Oh wow, no, the Rook took a lot of damage just there. What happened to you? And Rook just slapping people left and right. And looks like... Yep, I think the Catapult just took out that... the hell was it called? I don't remember. It's the Simoon, that's the one. Alright then. Alright, so the Grendel is just being emotional support at this point. Alright, so the Rook is doing admirably. But at the same time, everything is shooting at her. Really, the Rook's just buying time for the... Whoa, careful of the friendly fire. The Rook's just buying time so the Catapult can one-shot stuff. Whee! Whee! Yeah, the Rook is just, like, hooning around. You wouldn't think the Rook would be a scary thing, but, like, what happened to the Duster? Is it still flying around? Nope. No, it is not. And there's a tiny rat trying to do tiny rat things. Where's the other rat? I can't even tell. Oh no, the Rook is badly damaged. Oh, that's just rude. Right, group is just repairing each other like the absolute filthy... Oh, there's the last Duster. Let's follow you for a second. Oh. Wow. Rook pilot's damn brave. And just got shot at by 2 of the walruses. Like, yeah, the Onyx Watch is there putting up a fight. See, it's a shame that, like, little crams aren't better, because, it would be pretty fun to just have rapid-fire crams like this. I guess that's custom cannons. What is happening over here? This grouper is just doing barrel rolls in the sea, like, whee! Oh... Actually, I'm gonna... Should I even bother with the timer? Rook's at 82% health. The Catapult missed again. It's very good at that. And the Grendel is doing its is of course going for a target that is having a lot of trouble hitting. Yeah, the Rook better shoot down this this Duster real quick, because it's the only one on the Onyx Watch team at the moment that actually can. the AA of the Grendel and the catapult is even worse. There we go. Catapult just did a thing. This has really just been like the Rook stealing the show here. Like, is this guy going to flop out of the water again? Yep, he's just doing roly-polies. Did the... Oh, I thought that was the Grendel. Okay. Oh, the Grendel's over here. Oh, wow. Okay, so the one little AA gun has been taken out. And there's the grouper. Gone, or at least one of them. The other one is currently doing flip-flop barrel rolls in a manner most unbecoming. I'm just gonna cancel the timer because, like, I don't actually have an easy way of telling who's winning. So I've just resigned to, like, sitting through here a lot. Please, just despawn! Or maybe a timer would be a good idea. I don't know. You know, I thought I planned this out well, but I didn't. The end. The catapult is currently obsessing over this one grouper that is doing barrel rolls. And the rat has finally gotten its eye on. I don't know where the other rat is. Where's the rat? There's only one rat, so presumably the other rat got, like, annihilated at some point. Okay, what was the catapult aiming at? Was it aiming at this flip-flopping grouper? Or was it aiming at something else? Come on, I believe in you. Uh-oh. Never mind, I don't believe in you. We don't know who's gonna win this. Don't know who's going to win this. And magnet bomb does what? Magnet bomb does nothing. Please, just disintegrate. The grouper is currently a very effective distraction. You know what? If the yeah, I'm gonna do math, because we can't sit here and just watch these idiots non-stop just be, well, idiots. We do have to call it somewhere. And we've got places to be. I know you do. You're here watching this, and I appreciate it, but I'm assuming that you at the very least a cheeseburger that requires your attention. Not to even to eat it, maybe to draw it, maybe just to think about it. I don't know, and I shall not judge. Okay, all the hot action, the hot sticky action is going over here. Oh boy, that duster is actually, like, really annoyed at his wingman being taken out. But man, the rook did some damage here. Oh yes! Look at you! Ah, the flip-flopping grouper finally got annihilated? Huh. I'm not sure what did that. Aha! You fool, you think you can shoot the rat point-blank range like that? You foolish fool! The catapult has a really long reload time as well. Emotional support bomb, I guess. Damn, just 2 walruses and a duster just going for the rook. Is it even still firing anymore? I don't know if it is. It is, actually. What the? Did that go straight through it? Or did it just miss? Alright, let's look what's happening over here. Okay, there you go. There's another grouper down. Alright, I'm gonna unfortunately have to do math when this timer goes off. Because otherwise we're gonna be here for approximately 3 billion... This is the funniest duel ever. Neither side can actually properly damage the other, because the catapult can't hit the rat, and the rat keeps lobbing its bombs, like, clean over the catapult. Okay, so... Adjusting. Adjusting. Uh-oh. Alright. I think... Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we... Oh, wow. Wait, the rook despawned? It did! They killed it! Well, we're gonna have to be 22 seconds here. So... we're gonna have to do math, unfortunately. Unfortunately, math is going to happen. Alright, let's see over here. You have 9 seconds to kill the rat, Mr. Catapult. 9 seconds. And time is up. Okay then. Equals 195 divided by 3 equals 65. So Onyx Watch team is at 65% health. I just need to make a little note of that. 65. I'm literally typing in my spreadsheet because that's fun. Okay, so then there were how many? Team Dirty had 12 vehicles. It has 4 left. So okay then. Equals 377, but divided by 12 is 31.42 roughly. So that is a win for Team Chess. How about that? So I'm just going to 31.42. That's not really a note, so to speak. So I can now do this, and I can watch the madness carry on because it's won and decided. So the soothing background noise here is going to be me. Team Chess wins. So there's a point for Team Chess. Alright then, 2 fights down, a lot more to go, and next is going to be Birdwar versus Marauder. Hopefully this will go a bit quicker. Right. Imagine if it was 1v1s all the time. Alright, I believe in you. I think the Nightingale is actually going to be the thing that really does the trick here. That is a considerable amount of... It's an advantage for the Deepwater Guard, but bear in mind, it's going to be tallied on, like, endline health percentage. Also, they're going to collide with each other a lot. Actually, the Onyx Watch might collide with each other a lot. Alright. Also, everything's going to go for the green field. Never mind. Some things are going to go for other things. Okay, so this was very stupid. Lads, you realize there's no do-overs, right? You realize there's no do-overs. You know, Nightingale, well then, this is probably going to be the first win for the Deepwater Guard. Because this is silly. It's also quite laggy. Oh, I remember this swordfish actually has torpedoes. Think of the Tor Children. Right, so so the Onyx Watch have barely gotten a shot off. Never mind, they've gotten a shot off. And this thing is not dead, but it's been scalped. Wow, this swordfish is just, this swordfish is doing a daring flanking maneuver. It just means that everybody can shoot them first. Alright, what's here? This is the steam works. Ah, it has cram bombs. It has le bomb! I forgot to set my timer! I'm gonna set that for 9 minutes. Oh boy, I hope you wanted a scuff tournament, because that is what you are getting. I did not see what the Nightingale was shooting at. You know, you can't miss if you hit everything all at once. Alright, swordfish dead, and it looks like the other one's dead as well. Hang on, just checking. Yep! Swordfish is dead. Nightingale is about to be... Nightingale is dead. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dearie me. Right, so this was probably unfair to the Onyx Watch, but you know what? No one asked the Nightingale to just collide with stuff. I keep thinking that's the actual coffin nail. It is the casket bolt. The green field is getting utterly hammered. Laggy bastard. Although it just... Out of everything the green field could be fighting, probably the Deepwater Guard was a good idea. The warrior is just over there doing warrior things. Greenfield is having a very bad day. Everyone's shooting at it. It's soon going to be just the warrior. Let's have a look at the map here. Yep, it is an absolute horde of Deepwater guard stuff. Oh, this casket bolt. What are you doing? That's not smart. That's... Oh, wow. This thing got accidentally torpedoed. Well then. And who says easy craft fighting each other isn't exciting? Right, so warrior, I do not think it's going to go well. Damn, I didn't even look at the Marauders. I think the Greenfield is probably the things that the Marauder... This is a very cram-heavy fight, which is bad news for everyone else. I mean, for the Onyx Watch. The warrior is going to get shot at a lot. What the hell? Oh dear. Looks like the Steamworks are dropping mines on each other, which is a problem for them. But the warrior is still really copping it. Well, this is like, well, this is Roaston VT is gonna love this video. Shout out to Roaston. Hey Roaston, how you doing? Wood Gang going strong. Wood Gang going very strong by the looks of it. Turns out having absolute hordes of cheap wooden stuff is a good idea. That missed. I think somebody's detection is possibly a little bit damaged because of all the explosions. Just a guess, though. Now imagine if this thing was made of stone. Who would do such a thing? Who would make an Onyx Watch thing out of stone? They'd be crazy, and they'd be crazy to be surprised by it being more delicate than metal. Crazy, I say. Cuckoo crazy. That is an absolute river of cram shells. Deacon's Christmas. How you doing health-wise? Who would have thunk? Layered metal. Good against, Yep, and there she goes. Alright, that's a very clear win for Team Marauder. Right then. Such madness. We need to actually look at the Marauder. I'm not sure the Marauders actually did that much. Oh, this one got hit in the face. Absolutely got hit in the face. Let's look at this wounded Marauder. We can probably cancel that timer. You can tell I'm well prepared, right? I'm the most well-prepared man who ever lived. Alright, so Team Marauder. So we're gonna do this, and don't panic. Whoops. Deepwater guard. Win! And that will be orange. So we can clearly see. Ta-da! And Team Marauder gets a point. Hallelujah. So currently the scores are... I should really... Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to do some more tippy typing here because I like tippy. Score. And... So the scores are currently Deepwater Guard 1 and Onyx Watch 2. So just gonna do that. Hell yeah! All right then. Next is Stressy versus Racer. So I don't have high hopes for the Straussland here. Right, what's the worst that could happen, apart from the Straussland getting its ass kicked? And if you don't like how I'm doing this tournament, by the way, you're more than welcome to try doing something like this yourself, and then you'll see how hard it is. Or maybe I'm just making excuses. Anyway, I just want to see stuff blow... Yeah, no, the Straussland is, The Straussland was not built for this. It's actually mostly wood, now I think about it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah, see, the Onyx Watch sail ships don't even have the advantage of other Onyx Watch ships of being, like, made of metal, so... Alright, and the Straussland is going to get bombed. That is embarrassing for you. Oh, gods. That was short and horrible and violent. And here I thought that... I forgot to set a timer again, but it doesn't even matter. It does not matter because, everything died so quickly. Right then. Whoop. Watch the thing disintegrate. Watch the thing disintegrate. It is fun. Alright then, so that was a definite win for Team Racer right there. And Team Racer gets 1 point, and Deepwater Guard score goes up by 2. I really should tell you all the points at the end, but, like, I don't want to. Alright, so Husky versus Fish. In terms of broadside, the Husky has the absolute advantage against both of these guys, so let's see what happens. The Husky is also kind of squishy, though, so these crams are going to whiff. Husky just took some damage there, and is losing guns off the deck rapidly. Oh dear. Oh, rear gun got taken out immediately. Oh, you need to swing around. Alright, there's a broadside. Priber down but not out. Priber just returned the favor. Yeah, not going well for the Husky here. Not going well at all. So far, matchups have been very not much. In fact, I can talk. Have been very much not in the favor of Onyx Watchcraft. And also, let's be honest, the Deepwater Guard, kind of by accident, are more meta builds than Onyx Watch. And I say by accident, but although it's not over till the fat lady sings. And she's got her broadside in now, so is she gonna fire again? Is she gonna fire again? All age of Saley? The answer might astonish you. She's gonna fire and almost entirely miss. Yeah, the Paraiba is actually pretty well protected. Okay, never mind. There goes the Husky. You're not gonna believe this, I forgot to set a timer again. Maybe I shouldn't be doing tournament-y type stuff when I'm already kind of fried from recording earlier, and from having a late night, and from having an impromptu couch nap, and having eaten too much coffee. Yes, eaten! I devour coffee, why don't you? Uh-oh. Well then. She flies! Look at her fly! She's doing the fly. Husky should be on Team Birdwar. Okay then, so things not looking too good for the Onyx Watch at the moment. So let us tally this up. Oh, let's tally up. Hey. Right, so Husky and Fish Deepwater Guard win, and Fish gets a point, and Deepwater Guard is now very much in the lead. And so now I'm going to fill out the top part of this little Venn diagram-y thing here, and that'll be good. So it's Team Chess versus Team Scrappy. So we get to see the Rook again, which I like, because I like the Rook. It's fun. I think the Onyx Watch has got this. Let's track the Rook as it charges forward like a maniac. Or we could track the catapult shells. As they... Never mind, let's not track the catapult shells, because it's whiffing off into the middle distance. Whoop, let's see here... Oh, the Wanda's gun is actually kind of good. I think it just disabled all the crams on the... Or did it? I can't tell. Nope, it didn't. Clearly it didn't. Hello. Oops. Wanda just got hit in the face slightly. Okay then, I think in terms of... I think if the Team Chess was just Rooks... Oh... Whoops, and there goes the Scrapper, gets destroyed. That's what I like about the Rook. It just charges in, shoots in all directions, and it's dead. It's very, very dead. Okay. Alright, so the Grenville is almost entirely useless, I feel. I might be biased. Let's see what happens here. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, there was a collision. There was a Wait. Wait a minute, what's been happening? Who's still alive? Alright, so all Deepwater Guardcraft. I forgot to set a timer! I forgot to set a timer! I forgot to set a timer! I forgot to set a timer. The Grendel is getting quite badly shot at. And the catapult. Aha, the catapult actually has something that can take out on the hoplite comfortably, which is nice. Because the hoplite, quite frankly, in the first match was, oh god. I do love the visuals of the hoplite. Uh-oh. Oh. Ha! Okay then. Right, now, can the catapult... Oh god. Deacon's Hill! Friendly fire! Well then, the Grendel is like... The catapult is just like turned full traitor and just been like, you know what? I can win this myself, I don't even need you. Rude. AI dead? AI dead. Who has salvage turned on? Some people... Oh, naughty. Some people do not have salvage turned on. Now, the hoplite is being very helpful right now. How is that thing not too low? Okay, the Grendel is just being... Is just... Alright, and sorry I wasn't centering the camera on that. The hoplite is very, very dead. Alright, let's see now if the catapult can solo all of this. How does this catapult help? The catapult has taken basically no damage, as the artillery piece it is. And... Kablooey. That is very satisfying, I have to say. The catapult is kind of... Wait a minute, what's happening? What happened to the Wanda? Oh, the Wanda's gone. Alright, so I think what's going to happen here is that the catapult is just going to one by one-shot everything, except for right then. We're gonna say that was bad. Whee! Boop. I need to think about the... Well, I need to think about a lot of things, but what's the reload on the catapult? Fast enough, apparently. Okay, then. This is looking like a win for Team Chess. Which is nice. I'm not biased. I don't have a team that I want to see win. Honestly, who am I rooting for right now? I am kind of rooting for Team Chess. Simply because I love anthropomorphizing a silly robot, but I just love how ballsy the Rook is. It just charges straight forwards and shooting in all directions, which against wooden boats is actually pretty awesome. I do like that. Also like how in this video we're seeing like combined fleets, which is quite fun. That's going to hit. Yep. Hey! Team Chess! Team Chess! Team Chess! Well, we've seen all the teams, so at this point in the video, which is... I don't know, how long have I been recording? Roughly the hour mark, just a few minutes before. Let me know what's your favorite team so far. Let's do some typing. Okay, so Team Chess versus Team Scrappy. Onyx watch win. And another point for Team Chess. Hell yeah. Alright, so now it is Birdwar versus Dirty. Birdwar versus Dirty. Birdwar versus Dirty. Alright. Oh, that's not nearly as lag as I thought it would be. Alright, Warrior has fired its emotional support cannon, and this time the Nightingale's not spawning in behind dudes, so... Oh, there's the lag. I was wondering where it was. Okay, Walruses have opened fire. It's almost like, Deepwater Guard stuff has turrets. Right, that mostly missed. If anything is stupid enough to get too close to the green field, much like the Duster, actually. Wow, the Duster actually got... Yep, that's death spiraling now. What the hell? What is the Nightingale shooting at? And there goes the rat. It's not dead. Right, everything is going for the Nightingale. Never mind, and warriors just let rip on the walrus. Kablooey. And surprisingly, no one's going for the green field now. Interesting. What are you aiming at? Oh, wow. And the green field just is using the tactic of, like, if you hit everything, you don't miss. How about you stop repairing each other, you... Oh, grouper, you rude person. Well, the green field is drawing blood this time. Deacon's Christmas. Where were you aiming at? Right, warriors, mostly unscathed. Nightingale is in rough shape, but is dishing it in all directions. Yeah, that duster is gonna be... Hopefully that despawns eventually, because otherwise, that's gonna be very annoying. Oh, Nightingale just disintegrated. Disintegrated. Right, Simoon has copped it. Right, Grouper, Simoon over there, doing Grouper and Simoon things. Oh, lordy. Okay, how did you... Okay, you didn't miss with the volley like that, but it was close. Right, I want to see what happens here. Whoop. Yep, Grouper just got knocked out of the sky by the looks of it. Honestly, Onyx Watch sailing ship should broadside at a much longer... Oh, wow. That Grouper just got taken out. And the Warrior is doing excellent work. Just taken out. Yep, there goes that Simoon. Down she goes. Okay, Team Birdwar is redeeming itself, except for the Nightingale. The Nightingale apparently is a complete dummy. And the Greenfield is taking a lot of damage, but thankfully... I can't believe the Greenfield is like less than 10,000 blocks. It's so... It looks massive. The Warrior does not like the Simoons, clearly. And the Walrus... Okay, the Walrus is just getting ripped to pieces. And this little Duster is just getting... is just being all dustery. She's down! Simoon is down! I forgot to set my timer again! No! Why am I like this? I'm gonna set it for 5 minutes. Oh, the green field is disintegrating. Wait, no it isn't. It is! Oh dear. Oh no, the green field was... The green field actually did work this time. Hell yeah. Alright, so now, it's all on the Warrior. But I think the Warrior is gonna do some serious damage before the fight's over. This is the most organized... Oh, the Warrior has a little AA gun. That little Duster is not immune to stuff happening to it. There's another Simoon down. What's left? Alright, so it looks like... Walrus, Duster. No, Walrus, Duster, and Grouper versus a Warrior. I think the Warrior will take this as long as it's careful. Careful. Or it can snipe a Duster clean out of the sky. And blow the Grouper's face off. Alright, so the Warrior is actually living up to its name right now. Let's see, Warrior... does not... Oh, what the... Oh, I was getting confused there. I confused Warrior and Walrus at the same time. Alright, so it looks like Team Birdwar has won this one. Because the Walrus is not going to be able to 1v1 the Warrior. It's just not going to be able to. Hell yeah. Wow, finally lost some blocks, did ya? And here I thought this wasn't going to be exciting. And AI dead. Sizzle, sizzle. Okay, then. Well then, Team Birdwar. Nice one, guys. Team... What the hell team did we just fight? Team Dirty. Team Dirty, that's a win. Show you what I did. I did that. You didn't miss anything. Alright, so Onyx Watch is catching up. Wait, I did that wrong. Hold on. Nope. There we go. 4. Onyx Watch has a score of 4 versus the Deepwater 3. Alright, so it's Stressy versus Marauder. So let's see if the Straussland can redeem themselves a smidge. Fight for our amusement. Okay, no, the Straussland is going to have a bad day. Or not. Nope, never mind. It is going to have a bad day. If nothing else, because the casket bolt is going to do bad things to it. Maybe I shouldn't have spawned in just a one Straussland. Or maybe yes. Right, so the scene works... Okay, there's We believe in you, Straussland. You can... Oh, nope, we've just... I forgot to set up a timer again. Would you believe it? Okay, does not matter, apparently. Oh, dear. Well, I think that the Straussland has so far lost every single fight it's been in. Admittedly, he hasn't been in that many. Actually, just checking the table... Yeah, it's been in one other, but, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna censor this violence, like so. And, looks like a team Stressy versus Team Marauder. Deepwater Guard win. And Marauder team gets 1 and 1. Alright, so now it's even Stevens. Even Stevens. 1, 2, 3. And now it's Husky versus Racers. I don't think this is gonna go well for the Husky. The Husky is gonna be the only thing able to, like, fight the Coffin Nail at all, probably, but we'll have to see. Oh lordy, that's on target. That is on target. And Coffin Nail has Sea-Whiz. And this is why you get into broadside as soon as possible, no matter what range you're in. Although, there goes the Coffin Nail, alright. And there goes the Atlas. Oh my goodness, the Husky is tired of people making fun of her. Wow, they just took down both the Coffin Nail and the Atlas, like, immediately. Alright, we need to see this all cinematic-like. Oh, you got a lot of bullets to fire. You better hope you kill the Husky, like, you blow its brains out before it kills you. And that didn't happen. Okay, so the Husky was like, you have no idea. You have no idea. Right, she didn't come out of that one unscathed, but like, okay. I get it. Now imagine if this was a front-sider and it was like... someone should make something like that. It's a front-sider, but it's disguised as like a broadsiding ship. That would be really funny. Okay then, alright, Team Husky wins. Onyx Watch wins, Team Husky wins against Team Racer. There you go, 1 win for the most overpriced Onyx Watch thing ever. Alright then. So, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I've done my math right. Alright, so now, Birdwar versus Scrappy. How long have I been recording? For centuries! Well then. That's not going to be a laggy, horrible, horrible horror fest at all. Oh god. You lot better make magic happen. Right, I'm going to zoom out here and we're going to see who... It's not as laggy as I thought it would be, actually. That's a lot of missiles. And, of course, the Nightingale cops it immediately. Why does everyone go for the Nightingale? Oh, goodness, look at this. Alright, so we've already got some collisions. And it looks like the... Yep, Nightingale's dead already. Did I do my math right on this one? This seems unbelievable. Hold on, what's the math of this? No, math works out fine. I think it's most of the green field, the fatty. Right, so everything's going for the green field now. Let's see what happens here. Oh dear. Yeah, literally everything is just like laying into the green field. It's not pretty. There's something to be said for spamming swarms of cheap craft if you know that you can get away with it. Like, even lasers can only aim at one thing at a time. And if the other thing is in the completely opposite direction... Okay, nope, the Wanda just... Alright, so, again, the Warrior is going to be fighting till the end. There's a consistent thing here. It's just like, if you want a nice distraction craft, just having something with a lot of, like, cheap guns on it might very well be the way to go. And here's another Wanda, I believe. Alright. Wait, what fight were we on? I'm going nuts. Scrappy! Yep. It's another Wanda disintegrated. Where are you aiming? Oh dear, you missed. Now the Warrior is absolutely... Alright, so the Warrior is, Warrior is definitely eating it a bit. Is that cram shot gonna do anything? No, it isn't. Oh no, this is a bad time to be missing. Damn. Although there goes another Wanda. It's like, if nothing else, it's fun watching the Warrior fight, like, to the last like this. It's fun. It's fun! You missed. The hoplites are just laying into this. Uh-oh. Let's have a look at the map quickly. Oh no, the poor Warrior. Jeez. Did I really do my math right? Well, I think I did. It's just that's how ridiculously cheap these small Deepwater Guardcraft are. Oh. Which is gonna happen first? Which is gonna happen first? Alright, there's another Wanda. It's dead. Oh, now the Jacob Scorn have closed in. Come on. You can do it. No, you can't. Alright then, I'm glad my machine can actually handle this. If nothing else, I'm doing this for the people with potato PCs who can't have this kind of fun. The Warrior's dead. Alright, so Team Scrappy wins that one. Team Scrappy beats Team Birdwar. Ralston, I hope you're enjoying this, because it feels like... It's actually pretty even so far, but you won't believe this, but I forgot to set me timer again. It feels like the Deepwater Guard is winning a lot. They're not, but it feels like it. Okay, so Birdwar versus Scrappy, Deepwater Guard win. That's another win for Scrappy. Scrappy actually won one. That's nice. Alright, Stressy versus Dirty. I have such good code names for this. So, Straussland versus... these guys. Ooh. Hey, maybe the Straussland will actually do something against this. Alright, Straussland. Right, I think the Duster might actually just win this for the Deepwater Guard. Or not. Where are you firing? Uh-oh. And the walrus is, less intact than it used to be. If that hit, that would have been very impressive. Okay, the Straussland actually looks like it can put up a decent fight today, which is nice. And gave the Simoon a bit of a haircut. Gave the Walrus a bit of a haircut. This is what we like to see. We like to see things firing in all directions. What's that? Walrus dead. Okay then. Yay, Straussland. Which way is she gonna fire next? This used to be the cram meta, just so people are aware. This used to be how crams be. Are you AI dead? No, you are not. Whee! Oh no! You need to fire in the correct directions. Uh-oh. And, yeah, being small and hard to hit only works well if they can't hit the whole ocean at once. Did you know? Yonder is the Sea Viper. And you missed. Right, so, whoops, I need to set a timer. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I basically have the timer set to be, like, whoopsie doodle. I'm gonna give that 6 minutes, for no particular reason. Also, shout out to the Cram SFX mod. It's very nice. And Sea Viper is disintegrated. And so is the Duster. Okay, I did not need to set a timer, as it turns out. Hey! Straussland 1-1. Give it up for the Straussland. Keeping it Age of Sail, keeping it real! Alright. So Stressy won that one. Stressy won against Dirty. Point for Stressy! Hey! Alright, so Team Dirty has won nothing so far. So it means that currently the score is 6-4 in favor of the Onyx Watch. And we're gonna do Team Husky versus Team Marauder. Right, my money is indeed on the Husky this time. Or maybe not. That depends. You need to come around. That rear gun is going to draw serious blood if it doesn't get blown up quickly. And Swordfish, again, you try and flank ship of the line like this, you're going to have a bad day. Ooh, that was a lot of block confetti though. Yep, casket bolt, disintegrated. Steamworks, getting disintegrated. You are doing a dumb idea by turning around like this. That is not smart. Is this the... Nope, it's not damaged. What shells are those? These are... Oh, wow, it's APHE munition defense. Yeah, that would do terrible things against the Deepwater God. Yeah, this is what I hate about Broadsiders, is how they... is how they retreat from things. Okay. That gun is not going to be long for this world if the Husky keeps retreating like a silly person. Don't throw your life away! Don't throw it away! Is she coming around? No, she isn't. And there goes the Seamworks! Husky had a very bad first round, but okay, wow. Have some kill. In fact, have some overkill. That turret is stuck. Alright, we're gonna follow the river of bullets when it fires again. Assuming it does. Although here's some cram for your cram pleasure. Jacob's Folly is getting... Alright, so what is gonna... The scuttle gun is gonna have a bad time. Wait. Ah, soon it's just gonna be just the Marauder. Yes, the 1v1 we've all been waiting for! The Marauder versus the Husky. And... I hate to say it, but I don't think the Marauder's gonna... Yep, nope. Have some bullets, jeez. And now the Husky is going to turn Snoot first and waste everyone's time. I forgot I set a timer again! Okay, I'm gonna just give up on the timer because I have not remembered to do it even once. I will set a timer if I get bored and if things are slow. And just like that, the Marauder's main gun is destroyed. And I'm just gonna... we're just gonna have fun and like, see it disintegrate a little bit because that's funny! Funny joke! Hooray! Team Husky wins against Team Marauder. Alright, not unscathed though. The Husky really does like to get damaged, doesn't it? Well, I mean, it doesn't like it, but it does because it's a sponge! Okay, then Team Husky wins against Team Marauder. Husky racking up the points. Racking up the points. Okay, so Team Stressy versus Team Scrappy. Oh, it feels familiar because this is basically what happened with Team Birdwar. Way too many things. Alright then. See, the problem with these Onyx Watch Easy designs is that... Wow, that immediately got shot! What was that? Oh, the Wonders. Yeah, Strausland is dying, and quick. Although it's gonna return the favor any second now. Uh-oh. Not gonna lie, that's very satisfying to watch. Alright, Strausland's broadside. You gotta maintain the broadside, people. And this is why the Onyx Watch has not successfully destroyed the Deepwater Guard, because the Deepwater Guard actually has stuff that's versatile and, like, dynamic, and actually can attack things at range. Meanwhile, the Onyx Watch is like, in the infamous words of Martin Cedarpants, they sniff glue. Are you ever going to fire again? By the looks of it, no. Actually, what the hell happened there? Was that a... I don't know what that was. I think the ammo department... The ammo compartment got taken out immediately. Alright, so we're right back to the, to ye good old days of the Strausland getting annihilated by swarms of cheaper vessels, a lot of which fly. So, yeah, Team Scrappy has another win. Team Scrappy has a win. Team Scrappy has a win. Let's look at the wonder, because that is fun. Alright. Right. This tournament is going well. Right, so that is a Deepwater Guard win. And another point for the Deepwater Guard, specifically Team Scrappy. They're at 2 points. See if the Deepwater Guard can catch up. Alright, so now it's Team Husky versus Team Dirty. I don't know why I called this Dirty. Probably the rat. Grouper, Walrus. Just to be clear, Team Dirty has not won anything so far. Every other team has won at least one match. Team Dirty has won none of this. Is this going to be their first win, do you think? I don't know. Let's see what happened here. Oh my word, the Seawiz on the Husky can actually shoot down those crams. And that Simoon just got disintegrated, slightly, you know, mildly disintegrated. Whee! Where's that gun firing? Oh, God. Okay, nope. Husky just lost that rear gun. Yep, just lost that rear gun. All the other guns, however, they're still here. They're still angry. Whee! Is she gonna hit? No, she isn't. And that whiffed. That whiffed horribly. Husky, you need to do better than what you're doing. You currently what do you do? What did you just shoot? Right, Walrus just got Walrused. And Simoon is dead. Okay. Somehow I don't think what do we call it? I don't think Team what the hell is it? Team Dirty. I don't remember my own nicknames. I don't think Team Dirty's taken this one. Because now the Husky's got her eye in. Admittedly, that doesn't do... Weirdly enough, the Walruses are nice and bulky, so they can actually take a fair amount of explosive hits, just because the explosions don't land anywhere particularly useful. The groupers are repairing each other. That's just cheating. That's just rude, although one of them is falling into the sea. Okay then. AI dead? AI dead. Right, who's gonna get fired at next? You are! She's already dead! Calm down. That missed. Will these miss? Yes, yes they will. It's a cram cannon. What did you expect? Missing's what they do best. You gotta love a bit of volley fire, it's fun. Also, the Husky, I know it's not winning, it is really making me want to make wood glass cannons, which is bad because I need to train myself out of doing that. I did that for months. And you mostly missed. And that duster's going out of control, as you do. That one, you missed that completely. Right, I think the Husky is actually going to win this. I forgot to set a timer. I'm setting it for 6 minutes. Well then. I hope no one is upset at me being horribly disorganized. And if you are upset, be sure to comment, leave several comments about it. Because I think that would be fun and cool. Definitely not maximizing engagement by annoying people. I'm actually not doing that on purpose, by the way. Whee! Look at this brave person just being all brave. And AI dead? What the hell? That just bounced off. Ah, that isn't AI. Oh, look at you with a rubber AI compartment. Oh, look at the rats. The rats. Oh, the rats. Let's see. And what's gonna happen to the rats? What's gonna happen to the rats? It might astonish you, they're going to, like, evaporate. Like they're made of cotton candy, and they're already in the water! Whee! Fun. Okay then. That missed. Or didn't. Okay, well, alright. Well, the Duster's dead. Duster is very dead. This rat is just determined to... This rat is just, like... You gotta love the, bravery of this little rat. It is taking on something that is, like, 100 times bigger than itself. And it's just... It doesn't care. It's going for it. Well, the Husky is faster, so it is gonna turn... I don't remember what was over there. Alright, so... The Husky is probably going to disintegrate the rat eventually. It has 3 minutes to do it. Uh-oh. Yep. That did it. Alright, another win for Team Husky. See, if you don't swarm the Husky with aircraft, it can do things. And that's very nice. I'm proud of her, personally. Team Husky, Team Dirty. Got to win, and now it's the Husky again versus Team Scrappy. Alright, so Husky now has 3 wins. The Husky actually, the first, it was a bad matchup firstly. The Husky is actually winning. It's currently got the most points of anybody. What the hell? Alright, let's check here. So, 1, 5, 50. Okay, Onyx Watch is surprisingly winning. But I think Team Fish might change that, so... Husky versus Scrappy. Husky versus Scrappy. Husky versus Scrappy. Scrappy, 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 Scrappy. I don't think that Husky will win this, because the hoplites are very annoying. Okay, this is the team that basically annihilated the Team Birdwar, so there is that. The Wandas tend to do a lot of damage right before they explode. Yeah, Husky's copping it. Husky's copping it. You better get into a broadside right quick, mister. Otherwise, you're going to... Okay, that rear gun is doing bad things. Right, the Scrapper exploded, and no one's really surprised by that. Right, mostly surface damage. But it's gonna get, like, not surface damage very quick. Alright then. Where are you aiming? Right, there goes another Wanda. Well, mostly. Alright then. This is fun. I'm very much enjoying watching things blow up. It is, if anyone's wondering how my burnout's going, I'm getting better. I actually managed to build a thing that I was supposed to build. I wasn't just goofing around. Although I'm probably going to rebuild it from scratch, because I'm not sure I like it. Whee! And there goes another Wanda. The Wandas are very satisfying to blow up, I do have to say. Uh-oh. You fool! You let the crazy person get close. Uh-oh. Crazy person just lost the thing. Or did he? I can't tell. No, he didn't lose the thing. Oh no! Oh no! The cram... I'm so glad. What the hell? Huh. I think my cram mod has stopped working. The one that mods, cram components to be less performance, Hold on, let's see here. Yep, it has officially stopped working. Interesting. Well then. Embarrassing for me. Alright, wow. That seems excessive. Alright, well, Team Scrappy is actually doing really well. So far, it's actually the best Deepwater Guard team. Just because it throws a lot of cheap, nasty stuff. The cheap, nasty stuff, it's not the cheapest and nasty stuff, it's like the second cheapest and nastiest stuff. And once again, Team Birdwar could use a champion like this, but unfortunately... Why does the Husky's corpse fly like that? That's pretty... Alright, you guys are making sweet, sweet sugary love to each other, and that's not appropriate for daytime television. Or nighttime television. Or any kind of television. Alright, so let us do spreadsheety stuff over here. So that is a Deepwater Guard win. Team Scrappy gets another point. And that is not correct. Hold on. I must have missed something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good thing I have this nice color-coded thing. Okay, we are over halfway through, so this video isn't going to be as long as the last one. Yay! Teams! Alright, Team Deliverymen versus Team Dirty. There we go. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Oh, it's not laggy. That's so nice. Right, and everyone's shooting for the spear for some reason. And the duster is over here. Oh, the duster's going to be a problem. Oh, I just got deja vu with the ironclad struggling against a little annoying flyer. That was the hoplite, not the duster. I don't have high hopes for Team Deliverymen here. I really don't. And everyone's going for the spear for some reason. What did they do to you? Is the Conestoga gonna do anything, do you think? By the looks of it, nope. Everyone waved to the duster. To the dustbin? My old man's a dustbin. Alright, so this is one where I absolutely am going to set a timer. Because it's going to take approximately 1,000,000 billion years. I remembered this. What happened to you? That was the Sea Viper, I believe. Where's the rat? Is it anywhere? There it is! Hard to see, this little guy. Although the ironclad is doing its best to try and shoot at it. Whee! Alright, so this is not a glorious battle. I mean, it kind of is, but also isn't. Right, must follow the gunfire. Where is it? Oh, that's what the ironclad's aiming at. Whee! Oh, the spear's having a bad day. The spear's disabled. That's bad. Dare I say that's bad? I'm going to use this opportunity to drink some water, and you can't stop me. I will hydrate. Criticism be damned. That is some good criticism-free water. Delicious. What's the rat do? The rat has just run the long way round just to get to the ironclad. Look at him go! What a little beast! What a brave little devil! Same vibe as the rook, honestly. Whee! What just happened to you? Did Cthulhu just point his finger and say no? Because that's what that felt like. Right, the ironclad is basically unscathed at this point. It's just running around doing ironclad-y things. Okay, what's happening here? The Conestoga is being all Conestobed. Duster is completely unscathed. Spear is running away like a coward. Alright, this is a very slow fight. And this Deliverymen, I do have to say, least exciting team. I think this is the, like... Have they won anything? They have. They've won one fight. Who did they win against? Oh, they won against Team Scrappy, which is like... Huh. Interesting. They beat Team Scrappy somehow, although Team Scrappy has, like... is currently the best Onyx Watch team. I think they're going to beat Team Dirty as well. It's just going to take approximately 1,000,000 billion years. Turns out being cheap and nasty works pretty well. So long as everything... As long as the enemy team is also kind of cheap and nasty. Whee! 5 minutes on the clock. Yeah, the Ironclad is just kind of shooting in all directions, ain't it? She is indeed shooting in all directions. Turns out there is occasionally good reason to have guns pointing in all directions. Just not that often. Turrets were invented for a reason. Who's winning so far? The Onyx Watch is actually winning, because although the spear is disabled, they started with 3 ships, and they still have 3 ships, so health-wise they're doing great. The grouper is just, I don't know, like, the grouper just needs to stop. What happened to the walrus? Why is the Conestoga got such a grudge against the Duster, honestly? Ridiculous. Redinky-dink. Alright, so the Ironclad is very slowly killing the grouper from approximately 1,000,000 miles away. You lot better not collide. If you do, like, I don't know, everyone's gonna laugh at you, and you will never find a date for prom. Do ships go to prom? I don't know. The Americans would know that. Someone confirm in chat in the comments whether ships go to prom. Because prom is a particularly American thing, I think. Thank goodness prom isn't a thing where I live, because I would have hated it. Hated it. Oh, wow. The walrus just disintegrated, and I do not know why. Ah, the Conestoga has also just disintegrated, and I do not know why. I have vague memories of the Conestoga taking approximately 1,000,000 years to kill. I think it's because this was back in the day when I had crap designs. So, like yesterday... my own spit. You know, Onyx Watch, you kind of do need an Air Force. I mean, they do have one. Alright, I'm going to... What am I going to do? Alright, so the Conestoga's there. I'm going to wait for the grouper to disintegrate. And then I'm just going to call it here. And say they won, because they've got 2 minutes on the clock, but we can tell who's winning. Grouper needs to disintegrate. Grouper needs to disintegrate. That would be very nice if it disintegrated. I should make a flying ironclad. Would you believe I spent the whole of yesterday combat testing things in front of the depths, and here I am, I'm doing the same, except this isn't a combat test. This is a very serious tournament full of very serious participants, all made to be the absolute best they could possibly be, so long as you, the objective was making them easy as hell, so, mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Right, the grouper is wasting everyone's time, as per usual. The duster is trying to finish off the spear, but is less struggling. And this fight, This fight has a minute to go. And let's see. Is the group of steering disabled? I think it is. You know what? I'm bored. So I'm gonna call it here. I declare, I declare Team Deliverymen the winner. And even if it had changes off screen, don't care. Alright, so Team Deliverymen gets another win. 2 and 9. Alright. Onyx Watch is still in the lead. Very much so. Very much so. Alright, so next is Team Chess versus Team Marauder. Alright, let's see the Rook do that drive-by thing she does so well. Oh wow, we're gonna have an airship battle here. The Rook is facing off against the casket bolt. And as per usual, the swordfish is going to get shot at first because it has a lot of firepower for how tiny and squishy it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, everything's going for the Rook, though. Rook is a magnificent distraction. And the Grendel, as per usual, is utterly useless. What exploded there? And the swordfish just got shot at. And got shot at some more. And swordfish just vaporized. Rook is coming back around. Uh-oh. Casket bolt is dead. Okay. Right then, what do we got here? Scuttle gun, Jacob's Folly, and the Marauder. I think for once the Onyx Watch has air superiority, this is their only team which can get air superiority. And it... Okay, then the Scuttle gun just drew some serious blood, though. What was that? What fell off? Oh, just one of those. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, from downtown, the catapult. Woo! Okay, timer. I'm gonna give this 8 minutes. I don't know what the actual time was. Be sure to tell me what the actual time was, because I definitely did that wrong. Is the... It is disabled. Whoa! Rook is crippled. Okay, the Marauder's getting in some good lumps over here. Let's follow these mortars. Are they going to do anything in particular? Oh wow, I think the Jacob's Folly and the Jacob's Folly is focused on the oh, there goes the Marauder, low health and 2 damaged. Disintegrating. Rook, done very well, distracting the enemy. And turns out it does have guns online. And the Grendel has been nice and useless. I say that, it just blew a paddle wheel off. Wow, most decisive victory for Team Chess so far. Let's see, who's alive? Jacob's Folly is not going to be alive for much longer. You can tell, well, this is why the easy designs kind of need more publicity, because I keep forgetting that these guys exist and I never remember their names. If only they were all called Steve. That would make it easier to tell them apart. Alright, absolute MVP here. Look at you, Rook. Look at you! Being all rookie. Except you're not a rookie. You are a veteran of many fights. Alright, so Team Chess versus Team Marauder. That is an Onyx Watch win for sure. Team Chess gets another point. Team Chess might actually... Wow, Team Chess has won every fight so far. Neat. And Onyx Watch score is at 10. You know, I wasn't sure that the Onyx Watch would win, but it turns out being made of metal and just having more guns can help a lot, as it turns out. Alright, Team Birdwar versus Team Racer. I don't think this is going to go well for Birdwar. And there we are. And my guess is that Yep, everyone's aiming for the Nightingale. Everyone wants the Nightingale dead. Nightingale just got its face blown off, as a matter of fact. And everyone's aiming for the green for... Actually, wow. Yeah, Coffin Nail is nailing a lot of things. Yeah, the Coffin Nail's gonna win this. Just the Coffin Nail's gonna win this. Because it's too high up in the air. What is its altitude again? 351. Whoops. Woo! Yep, and the Nightingale is dead. Very, very dead. Right, Warrior. What is the Warrior aiming at? Oh, wow. Oh, nope. Never mind. Right, well, the Atlas is just dead. Mostly. It's falling down! Uh-oh. Collision! Or not collision. Nope, collision. That's bad. Bonk. Well then. Somebody got booty bonked. Somebody got booty bonked. This is just crash landed and bumped its ass against the green field and is now just taking pot shots at the Warrior. Funny, funny. And Seawiz says no. Well then, looks like Team Racer is strong just because of the Coffin Nail. How is Team Racer's, interesting. Team Racer's won and lost one so far, so that's fun. That's fun! They're about to win this one, that's for sure. Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum, dum-dee-dum-dee-dum. Yeah, Warrior's not winning this. Warrior is not winning this, not at all. Right, so Raiders over there. Where's the Atlas? The Atlas is dead, and I missed it. Well then. Warrior literally can't fight back, so I'm gonna be naughty. Actually, no, I'm not gonna be naughty. You deserve this. The Warrior fought like a warrior because it is a warrior, literally. That's its name. And this right here is why. Actually, if you've ever wanted like a good example of a downsider, this. Well, here's one. The Coffin Nail just sits above you and like shoots directly down at you through your squishy deck armor. No, I don't want to spin. There we go. Alright, so Team Racer goes over there. It's like, let me know what you would have named these. Alright, so Team Racer versus Team Birdwar. Win, definitely. And there's another one, and another win for the Deepwater Guard. They can still catch up, I think. I'm not sure. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, and I don't hear any fat ladies. Alright, Team Stressy versus Team Fish. Divided by 194, 149, ooh! 165. It's 2 Strausslands. This is the first time we're seeing 2 Strausslands. Nice! Probably the only time we're ever going to see 2 Strausslands. So, 2 of them. Alright, lads. You can do this. This is the first 2v2 we've had, I think? Right then. Can they do it? I'm gonna go with no, because this Straussland just lost 8% health immediately. Ooh. Oh, you need to come around, lads. You need to come around. What's gonna happen to the Marlin? Alright, so the Priva's just been AI deaded. And the Straussland is like, okay, so the Strausslands are like, yeah, no. We kill. We kill, that's what we do. Have to see if the Marlin can actually finish these guys off, though. Alright, yep. Oh, that's cool to see that volley come in. Okay, you wasted that completely because the frickin' primer was already dead. Whee! Kablooey. Alright, so the Strauslands have taken this one. Because they could actually get in position. And there you go! Win for Team Strausland. Team Stressy. Team Stressy Spaghetti. You know, I might have a cram bias. Because I love to watch this thing actually win. Because it's so frickin' unlikely. It's an underdog. Okay, then. Let's do this. Team Stressy has won. So let's just go like so. Team Stressy has won. Stressy has what? That's the second one. That's only the second one. One against Team Dirty. And Onyx Watch is now at 11. It's fast approaching the point where... Hold on a minute. There's 25 fights in total. 25, half of 25. Yeah, like the Onyx Watch is going to win the whole thing if they just get one or two more. If they win two more fights, they're gonna take the whole thing. All right, Deliverymen versus Marauder. They're not going to win this one, I don't think. Ooh, it's a two. Hey, this time it's the Deepwater Guard who are outnumbered. They're not going to be outnumbered. It's going to be 6v6 craft. Okay, so that means Team Deliverymen for once have multiple dudes. 2 spears, 2 Conestogas, 2 ironclads. Alright then, and immediately we're seeing... What did the catapults do? Did they do anything? Oh, they didn't... This is not the catapult team. My bad! My bad. Let's see here... Wait, have we already done all the fights for Team Dirty? Yeah, wow, Team Dirty got 0 points. Not to spoil anything. Alright, so the ironclads... As per usual, the Swordfish does a courageous flank on broadsiders, and that just means it gets shot first. Flanking broadsiders does not work as well as flanking frontsiders, that's for sure. However, the, whatchamacallit? The Steamworks is going to be just raining down bombs and little... What the hell? What is happening? Right, Spear is being very distracting. Ironclads are doing ironclad things. What's over here? This is the Jacob's Folly. Why is this called the Jacob's Folly again? Is it just because Jacob stuck a whole bunch of guns on a big boat and just said, like, have at it? And it's like, there's more to vehicle than guns on boat. What am I saying? That's From the Depths heresy, and you know it. I forgot to set the timer. I'm gonna set it for 7 minutes, just because. This isn't gonna last 7 minutes, I don't think. What happened to you? Oh, torpedoes. Wait, what here has torpedoes? Whee. Oh, wait, no, it's the... Oh, it's the Jacob's Folly has torpedoes. That makes a big difference, honestly. Or I don't think it's gonna go good for Deliverymen, although they have won every fight they've been in so far. Which is kind of hilarious, because they're literally the weakest craft. Oh, there goes the coffin nail. Did the Conestoga just take that down, and is now sailing away like it's no problem? Bloody well did happen, and the Conestogas are like, we're coming at ya! We're coming for your rum! Although the Scuttle Gun is saying, you can't have my rum! You can't have my rum. It's my rum. Where's the rum gone? I drank it! It looks like the Ironclads are trying to do something about this fella right here, and it's not gonna work. This spear's having a bad day. Alright, Marauder is simultaneously getting... Whoops. I was about to say the Marauder's doing pretty well. It is now disintegrating. Well then, so much for your superior combat vehicle. Alright, I'm entering that point of recording this where I am definitely going mildly insane. Mildly? I'm not even sure anymore. Alright, let's see here. What's over there? I'm having to keep track of so much stuff. Jacob's Folly is having a bad time. Let's see here. Alright, so the Onyx watch has lost no craft whatsoever. And that Steamworks over there is lost propulsion, which means that that one spear over there is actually getting its eye in. And what just disintegrated over here? Scuttle Gun is getting scuttled bit by bit. Just bit by bit. Sometimes wonder if maybe the Deepwater Guard should be the one with sail ships rather than Onyx Watch. Would that make sense? I don't know. Whee! Oh, she's burning! She's been hitting the burny bits, whatever those are. Whee! Well then, that's a lot of mines. And over there, Scuttle Gun has been scuttled. Now it's just one Steamworks left, which everybody is going to be aiming for, and which can't move. And it is very slowly falling out of the sky, which means that the Ironclads will be able to get a good shot off at it. Any second now. Oh, it's just piddling mines into the water. And those mines are gonna come straight back up. And... ooh. Oh dear. That's why you must mind your own business. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay then, the jokes are good. Oh, they're good. Okay then. Well, Deliverymen, how are the Deliverymen winning so much? What's going on here? They're the Deliverymen. It's like literally a spear and a Conestoga with an ironclad escort. That's basically the plot. It's the plot! But so far the Deliverymen have like a damn near flawless win record. Alright, Deliverymen are 3. Are they gonna have a higher, like, win streak than Team Husky? That's ridiculous. Alright, so now the Onyx Watch as a team is absolutely going to, like, they're gonna win this. I'm sure of it. Remains to be seen. So, Racer and Fish, I think, are... Actually, Scrappy is so far the strongest Deepwater Guard team. We'll have to see. Alright, so Racer versus Chess. Let's go see that. There's probably math programs I could have used instead of what I'm doing now, but meh. And that's whiffed. Oh wow, if the catapult gets a shot off on the coffin nail, it might do it. Oh no, the Raider's gonna be a problem for the Rook. Actually, everybody's gonna be a problem for the Rook. Oh, what happened to you? I didn't see that. Oh yes, the Grendel's being a distraction. Perfect. And the catapult can... Okay, that's not good. I was wrong! Team Jess! Team Jess! Team Jess! Take that, coffin nail! The coffin, like, back in my ye olde days of my From the Depths experience, the coffin nail, like, traumatized me as it did many other players, so it's really good to watch it get one-shot by something. And the catapult just whiffed. Team Chess, Team Chess, Team Chess, Team Chess. Come on, Rook. What happened to the Raider? Oh, the Raider got its head blown off by the looks of it. Yep, it got hit by something. And too low. If nothing else, the Grendel is a wonderful distraction for other, more useful craft. Yeah, I'm just going to be roasting the Grendel a lot. I know it's supposed to be an easy craft, but, like, there's easy and then there's this thing can't hit anything at all. Damn, that was quick! Oh, you won't believe this, but I forgot to set the timer. Whoopsie daisy! Alright, Team Jess! Team Jess, Team Jess, Team Jess versus Team Racer. Team Jess is actually doing great. Wow, just like that, Team Jess is so far got the best win. Team Jess has won every single fight. I can't believe it. Just that the rook being a distraction and the catapult just sniping things is just... That's it. Alright, so we already know that Team Onyx Watch has won, but it remains to be seen which is the best team. Because no team has a flawless record yet. Alright, Birdwar versus Fish. Let's see this. Okay, I think Team Birdwar will actually win this one. Right, what are they aiming for? They are aiming straight for the green field. Nope, they're aiming for the Nightingale. But they hit the warrior instead. Whee! Never mind, they are very much aiming for the green field. Like they have a grudge. Uh-oh. No! No! Don't do it, Nightingale, you stupid bastard! This is why I personally think you might as well turn friendly collision avoidance off. Because it doesn't seem to do that much anyway. Although you do need reverse enabled, so there is that. Oh boy. Oh wow. What happened to you? Oh, I think the Nightingale actually managed to get a shot off on the Marlin. Oh boy, this is the laggiest... Done laggiest fight I ever done see. Oh... Wow. I've seen a lot of ships explode, but that was, for some reason that seemed particularly painful. You can almost hear the screams of the crew as they jump into the water. Yes, Greenfield, come on. Ah, degraded mode, my old friend. I missed you. Are there any... Oh. Ah, I was about to ask if there were any guns left on that side of the Greenfield. It turns out not only is there some, there's basically all of them. Ooh. Is the Marlin disintegrating? Yes, it is! Ah, looks like Team Birdwar. I guess when it comes to, like, big ships, the Onyx Watch has a definite advantage. There's a correlation. When the big boys come out to play, the Onyx Watch tends to win, for the most part. Let's look over there. Or not. Actually, no, never mind. Right, the Greenfield is just having a bad time. Alright, you're just... What are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? Greenfield is just being confused over there. Oh, you'll never guess, but I forgot to set a timer. Yeah, the warrior's just like, oh, guess what? My guns are bigger. Much bigger. Where even is the detection on these guys? Alright, so now the Paraiba's going for a little swim. It basically splashed water on its face just to settle its nerves. Well, wow, the Greenfield just let rip. Are any of these gonna hit? I think they all despawned, actually, before, Well, alright, emotional support. That was a victory, salute. Okay, then. Looks like the... Yep, Team, what's it? Team Birdwar, did win that. They're called Birdwar because Nightingale's a bird, by the way. I don't know. I came up with these team names, like, in a haze of, like, coffee-fueled madness. So, yeah, that's where we are right now. Okay, then. Okay, then. Team Birdwar versus Team Fish. Onyx Watch win. Convincing win. Birdwar. Oh, that's all the fights with Birdwar. They have won twice. Bless their cotton socks. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, the Onyx watch is doing a lot better. Who would have thunk? Even though the Deepwater Guard tends to outnumber things. Team Chess is like somehow the best team, even though it's got the bloody Grendel on it. Well, the Rook and the Catapult is carrying that team, that's for sure. Okay then, now it's Team Deliverymen versus Team Racer. Okay, this time the coffin nails are going to sweep it. For sure. Right, Team Deliverymen. Team Deliverymen. Unless the Ironclads can somehow get a clear shot on the coffin nails, which I don't think is going to happen. Oh. Problem is, the coffin nail's going for the Ironclads first, by the looks of it. Oh, and that spear's already disabled. Oh, this could be the Deliverymen's first loss. Unless the Conestogas repair that Ironclad? Oh, wow. I was not expecting this. What such incredible teamwork from Team... whatchamacallit. Alright, so the Raider is getting shot at a little bit. And the Atlas has gotten shot at a little bit. And the coffin nail... Nope, it's not going to accidentally... Oh, careful lads. Careful lads. Uh-oh. Yeah, the coffin nail is now just doing coffin nail things. Wow, that gun can just aim straight down. My goodness. Yeah, this is what I was expecting the coffin nail to do, but like, looking at the Team Racer's record here, I mean, they've won 2 and lost 2, and they're about to win another one by the looks of it. Yeah, and those spears... Wait, no, that's a Raider. That is absolutely... What's happening to you? Oh, wow, your gun got disabled. How about that? Yep, one of the Ironclads is dead. That's not good. The Atlas is also going down, though. The Atlas is really good at getting shot at, blowing up, and falling out of this... Uh-oh. Although, that was just spiteful. I'm going down. I'm taking you with me. And this, the Conestoga is like, what? You didn't need to do that. You'd lost, dude. Coffin nail just reigning supreme over the battlefield like a horrible, nasty... You know... Was that an ammo compartment or was that just flak? I can't actually tell. Yep, Atlas is disintegrating as it does. You were not going to believe this. I forgot to set up a timer. I'm just going for 5 minutes, just to be sure. Although the coffin nail is going to eat these things alive, so I don't think it's going to be necessary. Where'd the Raider go? Wait, is the Raider dead? No, it isn't. Here it is. Hello. Oh, this is a belt feeder. No wonder. And there's another Ironclad dead. Yeah, the coffin nail is not going to need, Oh my god. What was that? Oh, I think I know what that was. Oh, the Conestoga somehow managed to... Well, that's a turnaround, isn't it? Wait. No way! Where's the Raider? There it is. Wow, I was not the coffin nail is just so brittle. Like, even... Wait, that was a simple weapon. What the hell? Huh. Deliverymen so far undefeated. Completely undefeated. I was not expecting that. I was sure the coffin nail was gonna just annihilate that. What the hell? The Deliverymen is the... Team Deliverymen and Team Chess is currently the best, they're the best teams for the Onyx Watch right now. Alright, speaking of Team Chess, hold on, let's go here. 15. Do final tally score at the end. Team Chess versus Team Fish. Alright then, let's see what happens. My money is that the Rook's gonna charge forward screaming like a maniac. That is exactly what it's doing. And it's getting shot at horribly by everyone. And is not firing back yet for some reason. Okay then, it didn't need to fire that much. It just exploded the Marlin. Ooh, wow. See, imagine if Seaways and missile interceptors could not kill cram cannons. Oh, what's this gonna do? It's gonna over-penetrate uselessly. Once again, the Rook is just like, wow, in terms of an easy design, it is rocking the socks of everything in this tournament. Right up until it gets blown to pieces because it's always outnumbered. Because everything shoots at it. And once again, the Grendel is being very... Man, I almost want to, like, swap out the mortars on the Grendel for, like, missiles or something. Oh no! Flanking is happening! And the Marlin is disintegrating. Damn! Team Chess has, like, got a flawless win record right now. Unless I'm misremembering. It doesn't feel like it because... Yeah, no, they really have. Just... The catapult is just like... what the Rook starts, the catapult finishes. Ooh... I've just realized I'm not sure actually how the Rook moves. I don't know where the actual thrusters are. Damn, Team Chess! Team Chess! Team Chess! Team Chess! I don't even like chess that much. Woo-hoo! The thunder of guns tore me apart. You're not going to believe this, I didn't set a timer, but apparently it doesn't matter. Alright, Team Chess. Flawless victory. Alright then. Really weird how, like, I thought these two Onyx Watch teams would be the weakest ones. Although I guess all the Age of Sail ships in over here on this side of the table kind of screwed things for them a little bit. Right, chess is fine. Okay, so 9, 11, 13, 16. Wow, Onyx Watch is actually doing really well. Really well. Alright then. Alright, one last fight, and that is Deliverymen versus Fish. So Deliverymen so far, undefeated. Fish, have won once. Interesting. I guess, like, just big stuff isn't the Deepwater Guard's specialty. And the Marlin explodes if you so much as sneeze at it, so that makes sense. My money's on the Deliverymen, because they're cool. Favorite teams, honestly, Deliverymen and Chess, simply because I wasn't expecting much from them, but they delivered, because they're the Deliverymen. I'd like to say I thought of that joke ahead of time, but I really didn't. Woo! Okay then. Oh. Ouch! And this is why layered metal is good if you don't want to get just horribly blown up by cram cannons. Alright then. Alright, so once again, the Conestoga just happens to be in a good position to repair the ironclads. I mean, that wasn't the main reason that the Deliverymen were winning fights, but that definitely helped. Yeah, the Paraiba's having a bad time here. Having a very bad time. It's getting shot at by everything. How's the Marlin doing? Not great. I mean, the Marlin's not getting shot at for the most part. Whee! No collisions, please. No collisions, please. What did I just say? Guys, nothing makes you realize just how big the Conestoga is when you compare it to something that looks kind of like a real-world vessel. That's a chunky tank. Alright then. What's happening to you? Not much. Yeah, literally. Oh my goodness, that was exploding. What was that? I think the Marlin must have shot at something and it just like bounced off armor like completely. Alright, I need to set a timer here because as much as I love the Deliverymen, they do take their time. They really do take their time. Okay then. Oh, this ironclad can't move. It's got its booty blown off, that's how. This Conestoga really should be focusing down the Marlin, but it doesn't want to. It's made up its mind. Uh-oh, Paraiba's burning. She's burning! Burn, baby, burn down a nail. How does she fly? Oh, no custom jets, just regular jets. Wow, a whole bunch of Onyx Watch stuff is immobilized at the moment, and there goes a Conestoga. It's dead. And there goes the Paraiba. It's dead. My goodness. Will they finally get to shoot this pesky Marlin? Oh my god, that bounced off. Unfused HE shell. And the great weakness of the ironclad is that she cannot aim up. And the great weakness of the spear is that no inertial fuse. And that's bad. There we go. Who did that? Oh, that spear all the way over there. Is it going to do anything? Yes, it did. Holy bananas. They're going to do this. Long-range fire support is actually going to do something against the Marlin. They have 3 minutes to kill it. Although they've basically already won, I think. Although, have they? How many things have they lost? They've lost 1. So they will win, even if the timer runs out. Come on, Deliverymen. Come on, you want a flawless run to... Something's on fire. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. There's a lot of wood in here. What's this gonna do? Nothing! These guys better hurry up and kill this thing, because otherwise they're gonna have a bad time. This ironclad's just dead. It's just dead. This is the fight of all time, definitely. And I don't know who's gonna win. The Marlin can still move, and his guns are still firing, so it's not out yet. It also has shields, I just realized. Okay, yep, ouch. Is there more fires happening in here? Oh, there were... Why did the Husky, of all things, just not have the cram mod thing enabled? I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Also, this one ironclad has been shot at for what feels like years. Absolute bloody years. Oh, something's burning. Something is burning. Oh, and there she goes! Hey! Team Deliverymen, flawless win record. Woohoo! Let's go look at this ironclad. Oh, you've been through it, girl. Okay then, that's the tournament! Alright then. Let's just make sure final scores are tallied. It's another win for the Deliverymen. And one more for the Onyx Watch, just final tally, make sure. Okay, Deliverymen 5, Chess 5, Birdwar 2, Stressy 2, Husky 3, Scrappy 3, Dirty 0, wow, worst team. Marauder 2, Racer 2, Fish 1. Damn, Fish didn't do well. And final scores, Deepwater Guard 3, 5, 7, 1, 8. Onyx Watch 5, 10. Shut up. Okay, I forgot to turn that off. Whoops. Wow, I've managed to do... I forgot to use the timer, and I forgot to turn the timer off. 5, 10, 12, 14... 5, 10, 12... 5, 10, 12, 14... 17. Okay, no, I did do my math. Alright! Whoop. Winner! Just gonna also do this. Oh, let's make it really obvious, because just in case people get confused. Winner is the Onyx Watch! Alright, let's review the scores. Best teams, worst teams. Alright, so Chess and Deliverymen tied for best teams, presumably because the Rook was such a mad lad, and the Catapult was such a cool sniper, and the Grendel was there as emotional mortar support, and the Deliverymen are just, well, cheap and reliable. They're the Deliverymen. They've got, they had vehicles with turrets on them, and the Ironclad, which is just, I don't know, had guns on it that could reliably shoot things. Slow but steady. Over on the Deepwater Guard side, Team Scrappy, actually, the team made up of, like, cheap, nasty crap. It's not crap, that's disparaging too much. Did the best, and meanwhile, the biggest and arguably meanest Deepwater Guard craft, the Marlin and the Paraiba, at least in the easy section, they did the worst. They only won one. Actually, tell a lie, Team Dirty did the absolute worst. The Rat, Sea Viper, Duster, Simoon, Grouper, and Walrus really let down by the fact that the Rat can barely fight, the Grouper can barely fight, and yeah, that's like, what other highlights are there? What did we learn from this? We learned that, I guess in terms of easy vehicles, the Onyx Watch is actually better. Harder, as that okay, we didn't learn a look. We blew things up, and it was great fun. A good time was had, alright? Onyx Watch, easy vehicle tournament, they frickin' won, alright? So, let us celebrate by repairing this fella right here. I don't know how much of this I'm going to edit. I might not edit any of it. And you get to see the madness unfold. Mwahaha. I'm probably not going to do that to you. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching this, my goodness, these really long tournament-y kind of videos are kind of experimental, and they're doing much better than I kind of hoped they would. So nice to see that you folks kind of like these longer, silly videos where I gradually lose my sanity, if not my voice, by the end of it. So yeah, hooray for Team Chess and Team Deliverymen, and thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Support me on Patreon or YouTube membership if you like. It really helps, and there's fun perks in it for you. Like at the lowest tier, access to a Patreon-exclusive Discord, where we can talk smack on the Grendel or extol the virtues of the mighty Rook. And at the highest tier, I'll even build craft or, draw pictures for you, because I can draw, by the way. I have an art stream once a week over on twitch.tv, which you should go look at. But I also stream From the Depths and other video games. And I have a bunch of other channels you should go check out as well, because it's good and you will enjoy it. And if you don't, I don't know what to say to that. I'm sorry, I guess. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you don't sit for 3 hours in front of a computer talking into a microphone like a crazy person. Unless you want to, no judgment. I can't judge you. And I'll see you next time in From the Depths. Farewell! I always knew the Rook was the best chess piece, and I will not be hearing any argument.